The SUMIFS, COUNTIFS, AVERGEIFS have their own risk areas. With Excel Analyzer, I can come here and let's go find any SUMIFS in the spreadsheet. So you'll see there's a SUMIF, but I'm looking at the moment for SUMIFS, plural. So I'm going to choose it. And what you'll see is we've now got the listing. As a general rule with SUMIFS, COUNTIFS, AVERGEIFS, MAXIFS, MINIFS, all of those statements, the items that you're looking at, the sum range and the criteria range, as a rule generally should have dollar signs on them, because that is generally with the tables, you're asking it to look at the same table to work out what it's looking for and what it's adding together. So if you look at this one, you'll see there's no dollar signs on the first one or the second one, and even this one here, there's a dollar sign on the first part but not on the second part. So let's go look at if these are correct. So you'll see that is looking there. Let's trace the formulas. So that doesn't look bad. You can see it seems to be matching up. But remember, with dollar signs, the issue is never going to be in the first one. So let's click on the next one. And you'll notice as you drop down, because of the lack of dollar signs, it is actually dropping down with it. So this appears to be an error. I'm just going to go back to the formula report so I can use, first I'm going to switch off the reset tracing comparisons. This one as well seems to be a bit of a risk. It talks about F11 but no dollar signs, E11 dollar signs. So let's go see what that one looks like. Same area. Let's go trace formula. So again, the first one looks fine. And now what you'll see is in this case, the dollar sign at the bottom is stopping this from moving, but the area we're looking at is getting less and less. As a result, you're likely to have missed out something. With SUMIFS, COUNTIFS, AVERGEIFS, there is a risk that the criteria is wrong. So if we look at some of these, you'll see this is the criteria here. We need to decide if those are a problem. We can go look at them. But let's see if we can find a better one. So here the criteria again seems to be looking at a formula. Just going to look here. So here's one. You'll see we've got a SUMIFS. And notice the criteria seems to be a typed in word. So we've got annual and sick. So the question is, should that be there? Shouldn't it be a formula? Is it spelled correctly, etc.? So what we need to do is go look at it. And you'll see here, we'll be able to go and check it. We can decide whether that should be annual or not. So again, I'm going to go click on the original sheet. It takes me there. It's saying go look. And the one we're interested in is this one here. So let's go see. We go to that criteria. And if you look there, it does seem to have the word annual. So you would need to look and just make sure that they're all spelled the same way. And there is no risk that because of the way it's been set up, the hard-coded text, it will not find perhaps the correct information. When looking at SUMIFS, COUNTIFS, AVERGEIFS, the other risk is that if special criteria are used, so let's go look at a COUNTIFS. What you'll see if I scroll down, if you look here, you'll see the criteria has got a logical test in it. So these you have to be careful on, because should it be less than 0, or perhaps should it be less than and equal to 0, or perhaps it should be bigger than 0 or bigger than a number. So it's worthwhile checking any of those.